Hi. So when I went to school in the 80s or 90s, a person hoping to make a change would put pen to paper and begin writing what is called now snail mail to all their contacts, or write a letter to the editor of the local newspaper to publicly declare their view. Now, in 2019, a person hoping to affect change in the world needs to do all the social media stuff like YouTube and Twitter and hashtagging and all that. So here we are. I ask for your mercy and kindness because I'm going to bare my soul to you. I need to be clear that I'm only speaking from personal experience. I am not a doctor or giving medical advice. Please, God, help me say this right. My name is Jill Ann. I really don't want to call myself out to the world like I'm about to, but this is not about me. I'm doing it for someone I know is watching. Maybe you. I think, what if me sharing my story publicly would be someone else's breakthrough, someone else's light at the end of the tunnel, someone else's hope? How could I then live with keeping my story inside? God kept me alive just for this. So here I go. I was brought up in a safe and happy home, thankfully, with a team of mom and dad and two bratty little brothers. I didn't find out until I lived for 19 years with agony in my body and mind and pain in my soul, praying for God to please kill me. I didn't know that every strange feeling from the time I was 6, every disturbing thought, and every terrifying body symptom was not just in my head, but a real, biological, diagnosable, documented, treatable disorder. My personal disorder, my dis-ease that tried to steal my life, is bipolar 2, along with a myriad of others. Yep, I have a mental illness. Shame, shock, horror, humiliation, anger at yourself, embarrassment, inferiority. Here's the good news. Once we get over the horror of the term mental illness, that describes, as I said, a treatable, diagnosable condition, and once we accept a correct diagnosis of our neurodiverse brains, suddenly treatment options are able to be effective. You have to commit to one that's right for you, but they're effective. As desperate as I was for death, in 2004, I cried out to God in what I knew were my last hours in the hospital. And I said, kill me, please, but God, if I live, make me well. I will shout it from the rooftops if ever I were well and help others. So again now, here we are in 2019. I began to think of all this because of all the suicides in Flagler County. Flagler County is like #1 in the state for suicides, and so I thought I should be open and raw and real and transparent. I began to think, what if there are people right now in agony like I was? People like me who right now think everything is too far gone. They think I can't be fixed. They think something is bad wrong with me, and I'm unworthy and stupid and shameful and weak and fill in the blank. Here's the kicker. They're all pretending to be okay. You don't do that with a broken leg or diabetes or any other disorder or disease. And I thought, what if these people suffering, just like I have, don't know that it's valid. They don't know that they can live a happy, healthy life in long-term recovery. Let me say this again, because this is the whole reason for me coming out like this. Give yourself another chance. Don't give up. You can live a happy, healthy life in long-term recovery. The diagnosis never goes away, but you can manage. I didn't find out for 19 agonizing years. Can I give you hope right now? Will you believe me? I'm here today for you. I made this for you. I once was where you are now. Overcome by the demons of the manifestation of my very legitimate mental illness. So I say to myself at 19, and now to you, to the person secretly self-harming or falling into addiction or agoraphobic, panic-stricken, PTSD episode having, grieving, depressed, angry, and so many other things, I tell you that the absolute weight and agony of the suicidal ideation can be measurably controlled so that you can live a happy, healthy life. I am living proof. My wellness breakthrough happened in 2004 when I finally hit rock bottom and I looked up. God let me give life my one last try. I thank God He saved me. He sent informed people on my situation throughout my life, doctors, nurses. He made the brains of the scientists that created medication to help. If I had not hung on through the blinding pain one more time, I would have missed my blessings of health and happiness. Again, I vowed in what I thought was my dying day to help others if I were made well. So here I am, many years later, but I'm living in long-term recovery, and I'm bearing my soul for you to shout it from the rooftops. I am alive. I am well. I am living proof of recovery being attainable. I once was where you are now. You are worthy. God loves you. I care about you. There is a better way. Don't give up. Wellness is coming. You are alive for a reason. I love you guys, and I'm going to leave in the comments section the resources I have. Okay, so get yourself help if you need it, and talk to somebody that you trust, or call or text the hotlines that I have in the comments. Peace.